Good evening. With us for interview 2 of Game 6 of the 2013 NCAA Division II Softball Championship. Kutztown University with head coach Judy Laws, third baseman Nicole Henninger, catcher Katie Lynch, and relief pitcher Mary Kaczynski. Coach, thoughts on the game, and then we'll have some questions.
Ooh, really excited to pull out that win. That's what it's all about, and being here at the NCAA championships and playing hard like that. And the girls just didn't give up, and just really proud of them and hope we can keep moving forward.
Now, I know they say that there's no stupid questions. I feel like it'd be stupid, though, to ask what you were thinking when you're knocking down balls that hit right back to you or over at third, but I'm not going to ask that. The thought of Mary having to pitch again, like against Westchester, runners at second and third, 2 outs, what is your approach to a hitter who has a chance, a pinch hitter, to grab the lead in that scenario?
Well, I know I got to have all my spots on key and put them in tight, but I know that my defense is going to be behind me if the ball does get loose or gets hit back to me. I know I have good defense behind me, and I know that if I hit my spots, then we'll have good defense.
And for you, Nicole, you haven't had a sacrifice hit this year. I'm glad that didn't become one, because the bunt single moved the runner over to third. But it seemed like they were totally thrown off guard by your bunt. Did you just see kind of enough of an opening and knew if you can push it by the pitcher and the first baseman that you can get a runner in the scoring position?
Yeah, I kind of saw a hole. I saw that she was playing the line pretty tight there, and I just tried to place it a little bit, to the first baseman's right side, and just far enough out of reach for the pitcher not to get to it. And just saw a hole and just took it. And
Katie, I'll just go right down the line here. Last year, second round game against San Diego, I believe that was a 1-0 game. Another nail biter. Here, a 1-0 game. The fact of now for the second time having this emotional win, getting a day off, semifinal round in 2 days, how does that feel?
It feels great. I mean, we just went out there and played really, really hard and just left everything out there and just stayed our course throughout the game. And
Coach, one question for you. Your thoughts on how both Mary and Dominique are able to handle the 113 home runs of Humboldt State getting nothing in this game?
We talked about it. They, I think in their leagues and stuff, probably see more up balls. Dom's down pitcher, so I think that threw them off, and then we were like, we're going with Mary 5th inning just to change up. We have a lot of confidence in both pitchers. They're excellent athletes, and it's been working, so we're staying with it.
You have a team that 3 times this year that they've been shut out. When you're handling your pitchers and everything out there, what did you think that they were doing that was?
Well, they just keep the ball low and mixing spots, and we know Humboldt State can hit the ball hard, so we just kept the ball low, out, and change ups, everything like that.
You expecting this kind of a game today?
Yeah, they're a good hitting team, and we just had to play hard defense and swing the bat up.
Coach, can you talk about the bottom of the 7th, walking the lead off after they get on? What's your thought process with that?
She has I think 30+ home runs, and that's about all it was said. I wasn't going to let her beat us. I knew we could play defense, and we knew what the people behind had done her, so we were like, we'll put her on, and then we'll try to throw inside, and just I went out and talked to them, said jam them inside, we're trying to get the ball to third or short, so we could make a play at third, and luckily it came right back, and we were able to turn 2 on it to take the heat off a little bit.
Nicole, were you expecting a bunt there, and were you surprised when she swung away? And then just talk about the great play by you and then the great pick by your first baseman.
I actually I read her really well, that batter, and she just usually she gives away what she was going to do with her hands, and I just saw that she was swinging away. She wasn't going to bunt that, I was ready for it just in case she was going to, but she had her hands back and was getting ready to drive the ball, and just lucky enough it came right back to me, and heck of a play by Colleen at first base to pick that ball, so it was just awesome feeling.
I mean, going back to the way you guys scored, the bunt, the runner goes to third, then you lay down the squeeze. Is that kind of your mentality of the small ball, or are you just seeing something?
I'm a big bunting fan. My team isn't, I don't think, sometimes. So we let her take a cut, first one. I was like, first pitch is there, go, and she cut and missed. She took a hard cut and missed. I felt the breeze. And so then we were like, we're going to try to put it down. I didn't think they were expecting that after she took a swing, and they weren't, and she put it down perfect. And then we had a runner at first and third, so even if it was like a safety squeeze, so if if it was hit right back to the third baseman, we wouldn't have went. But where it was, she went off and it worked in our favor. And so sometimes you wait to see what happens and the runners, obviously make the decisions.
Right. Thank you, guys.
Thank
you.